Welcome back, guys, to Golden Sun the Lost Age, where the final battle is upon us at last. We've been around the world collecting summons and fighting super bosses, but this boss could really be called the super boss, considering it controls the fate of the entire world. We'll be able to light the lighthouse and bring back Alchemy. That's the only thing we'll find out by pressing teleport here. And moving up with our powered up characters with ultimate equipment due to all our travels. Alright then. Let's get started by hopping over. We've already walked all the way up to the top by the look of it as well, so that's not bad. Just a simple stick the Mars star in. Betrayers, you have arrived. Who said that? The wind's too strong. I can't see anything. I heard it too, but I don't see anyone else up here. Fix, quick! Cast the Mars star in before anything has a chance to stop us. So, you are still intent on lighting the beacon of Mars Lighthouse? Who said that? Have you forgotten me so soon, Oliz? And you, Garrett? He seems to know you, Oliz. Do you have any idea what it is? Then search your heart, boy! That voice! It's the Wise One! Oliz, since when are you on a first-name basis with the Wise One? It must have been... Oliz, what happened in Soul Sanctum after we were kidnapped? When Saturos and Minardi stole the elemental stars, they also triggered a volcanic eruption. The Wise One prevented Mount Aleph from erupting so that Garrett and I could escape. But wait... Mount Aleph did erupt! It was a huge explosion! We saw it all the way in Vault! But it would have erupted with us still inside. There was no way we could have escaped in time. The Wise One held off the eruption until we could escape. He even halted the lava flow. I can't believe it. Nobody has enough power to do that. I know it sounds weird, but I was there, and it happened. So you'll just have to believe us. If you can do all that, this Wise One seems more like a god than an adept. I did not just save you. I also tasked you with recovering the 4 elemental stars. Why have you disobeyed my command? Why have you come to light the beacon? Because Prox will be destroyed if we don't. We can't let that happen. Prox? They brought this disaster upon themselves. Are you saying we should just abandon them to die? What did they do to deserve that? The people of Prox have committed an unforgivable sin. They must pay the price. For lighting the lighthouses? Is that their sin? Does that warrant total destruction? If we don't light the beacon, Gaia Falls will eventually erode away all of Weyard. We have fought for so long to save all the people of our world. Now you would stop us? Gaia Falls is growing. It's consuming more and more with each passing day. How can you just allow the world to crumble into nothingness? The seal needs to be broken. The world won't be destroyed if it's not. You have learned far too much. Wise One, you can't continue to protect the lighthouses. You know what's happening. It is your duty to protect all of Weyard. If Weyard is destroyed, you will have failed us all. Why won't you answer us, Wise One? If alchemy is unleashed, mankind may well destroy all of Weyard itself. But we can combine our strengths, ensure that alchemy not be used for evil. It is inevitable. In time, one man will seek to rule over all. It is human nature, inescapable. And it shall come sooner than any of you think. Why do you say that? The water adept who climbs towards the peak of Mount Aleph even as we speak. Is he not a friend of yours? Alex is his name. Surely you have not forgotten him. Alex? What would he be doing on Mount Aleph? He understands far more than you do. He knows that when the 4 beacons have been lit, their light will gather at Soul Sanctum. But what would he gain from being there? When When the final beam of light reaches the peak of Mount Aleph, the golden sun shall rise. The golden sun? What is that? And what would Alex want with it? When the 4 beams merge into one, they form a golden light, bathing Mount Aleph's peak. Is that alchemy? I mean, pure alchemy made real at the heart of its power? And it's that light that gives shape to the Stone of Sages. This has been Alex's one true desire from the very start. Alex planned all of this? Then he must have been after this power all along. We've been duped. He used us all. Oh, you better believe he's not getting away with this. Alex, how could he do this? He's one of my own people. I feel sick. Disgusted. None of that matters right now. We still have to light the beacon. We don't have any choice. If we don't do it now, Prox will be destroyed. Felix, we have to, right? Indeed. You bet we do. The wise one will have to deal with Alex on his own. I cannot interfere in the actions of mankind. If you can't interfere, then how about getting out of our way so we can light the beacon, huh? Ooh, good one, Jenna. I don't like doing exactly what Alex wants, but it's looking like we've got no choice. Don't worry, Felix. Just throw the Mars star into the beacon's well. Now we'll deal with Alex later, I guess. Let's just save this place. We're strong enough. Wise one, didn't you just say that you aren't allowed to interfere with our actions? That is correct. I cannot stop you. But what if some miracle were to occur? One that prevented you from igniting the beacon? Miracle? What are you talking about? What kind of miracle? If you can defeat a miracle, only then can you ignite the beacon's flame. The wise one is up to something. Be wary, everyone. We don't know what he's capable of. A 3-headed dragon? That's your miracle? So you would have us fight for our future? Fine, then fight we shall. What's he thinking? We already beat a 2-headed dragon. How much tougher can this one be? I don't care how many heads it has. Nothing's going to stop us now. Let's do it for Prox, for the future of Wayard. Wait a second. Wasn't that 2-headed dragon actually? So that means this 3-headed dragon must be... Phoenix, no! You mustn't fight that dragon. It's... Too late, Kraden. We can't get away from it now. Felix, don't! Stop! Unfortunately, Kraden, with something like that in front of you, you generally have to fight it to survive. Doom Dragon has appeared! And cool music as well. Right then, we have our super party of superness. We've got the Doom Dragon standing in front of us. So it's time to get attacking. Now, how should we go about this? The Megiddo strategy, maybe? If we're going to use that, then we should probably try to boost attack as much as possible. So increase all allies' attack. We got the high impact. And we got Excalibur on the far end there, ready to howl outwards. Right, attack rises. Megiddo! Megiddo! No summons equipped, but we have Megiddo. We always have that. Right, Kindle raises attack by a ton. Piers attack does 322. Doom Dragon uses Jin Blast. All of Sheba's Jin are drained. Then unleashes Blast Breath, which seems to drop people's defense. Doom Dragon can't move in the meantime. I don't know why, but it casts Earthquake as well. That wasn't exactly strong attack damage, so we are still alive despite the fact that it seems Sheba's being completely stripped of everything she had. Which means we can't even boost attack anymore, to be honest. Yes. That's not good. Well, I guess it's a boss, so we could just use a summon for the time being. You don't have high impact then at this point in time. You do still have Spark Plasma in that, so we can still launch many attacks, but that's a nasty little attack you used there, sir. Right, let's attack with Apocalypse. And then attack as well here. Megado! Amplified with even more attack boost. It's got to do more than 1,000. Indeed it does. Right, summons Mars. That's barely going to do any damage, to be honest, but it gets the Jin reset. Necus's Rule summons Apocalypse, which is a weakness strike. Excalibur also howls, and Legend comes out for a triple hit of over 1,000 damage. Weakness strike. Haunt is cast, no effect on Jenna, Evil Spirit Grip Shiva. We're going to have to cast Salt then, really. Right, Doom Dragon uses Earth Force. Lots of crazy abilities, but to be honest, the overall attack damage here, even though it does lots of small attacks, they total up, but they're not exactly that scary. Of course, we did go on our magical mystery tour and level ourselves up in some senses, but still, let's go at this. Megado! Megado is just the strategy as soon as you get Soul Blade. It's pretty much all that you have to do. Megado! What's going on here? What happened then? Kindle set to Jenna, that's great, and Will is set. Felix's defense returns to normal, but I don't know exactly what happened. Or maybe I do now, I can see the picture. It's lost a head. Well, if the battle keeps going, that means I keep my lovely effects there. So we're going to increase allies' attack yet again. We don't need to cure your Haunt just yet. We could Diamond Berg this guy to get more reliable damage than Excalibur. But no Megado. Kindle boosts attack by as much as it could at that point in time. The Curse did damage to Shiba there. Right, Haunt comes across, and Evil Spirit grips Piers. Last Breath comes out. Drops defense. Play Spire. Ouch, ouch. Stop hitting Shiba. She needs to restore her Jin. Right, for the time being, let's remove these. Cool Aura, and I guess you don't really need high impact at the moment because we've kind of got boosted attack all the way. So that'll top up Shiva, no problem. Salt will remove the evil spirits. It's a nice Jin, that one, if you think about it. Jin Blast comes out and hits Jenna full on. Serpent Fume hits Shiva. And Cruel Ruin comes out. Aren't we a bit messed up at the moment in terms of HP totals? We don't have a healer currently. What's this going to do to us? Cruel Ruin. It seems he had a bigger attack on hand. Right. Blitz is set to Shiva. She's getting more of the stuff back. Defense has been reset. Then what we really want to be doing is taking someone like Jenna out for the meantime and adding in Mia, who still has an evil spirit from before. Okay. That's a bit of a misstep, you've got to say. Right, so let's go attack here. We can get a nice pure wish to top everyone up. You're still getting all your abilities back, it seems. I kind of want Salt back at this point in time. It'd be nice to combine it with a Fire Jin, really. A straight attack. Guard Aura comes out. A protective aura encircles Doom Dragon. Well, does that mean I'm not going to be able to do the Megado superpower hit? Takes 112 damage. Well, it seems now all my attacks are kind of useless. And he can still attack me after using that, which is a bit rubbish, to be honest. How dare you use better strategies there. Waft set to Shia, Cole is set to Jenna. Jenna needs to get enough to be able to cast her lovely aura abilities at this point in time. And then we can move on and move her back into the party. But for the time being, we'll go with this kind of setup. Come on, Apocalypse. It doesn't seem like we want to do any super damage at the moment, does it? Fully restored for everyone. Earth Force comes out. No effect on Mia. It seems like it blasted her away. Inferno across the party. Cruel Ruin yet again. A long animation as Cruel Ruin, that's for sure. It's essentially a summon of its own making. And yet again, the world takes tons of punishment. That's where I want to get Jenna in and maybe use Kirin. But Mia's HP dwindled a ton there. Right, Mia's defense returned to normal. That's great and all. We need to get that pure wish going on. Come on, Apocalypse. I know you want to howl. Howl some weapons. Howl, Megado! This is where Iris would probably help here, but it seems someone's blowing up yet again. Right, only one head left now, eh? That seems to have reset the battle turns as well. Right, apart from that, we'll attack. Just get everyone going. Apocalypse comes out, 439 damage, Megado. So low HP on people. We're just waiting for that pure wish to come through. Dropping big meteors on the guy's head. Legend comes out as well. A triple hit means we just did around 2,500 damage in that attack round, so that's not bad at all. Earth Force lands, no effect on Felix. Dragon cast Nettle. I really need to cure that thing on Mia. But to be honest, if she's healing, it doesn't seem to do any damage to her. Curse seems to return some of the damage to you, really. A normal Wish Well will do at the moment. Everyone attack, get that 2,500 damage you got last time. Well, it looks like we're going that way. Powerful, powerful weapons. Break down the Doom Dragon without an issue. Well, Jenna got moved to the back lines, but Mia's so good at healing, she came forward and sorted him out. Who are they? That's what I was trying to warn you about. It wasn't just the dragon you killed. I remember you warning us, but it was too late for us to stop. Kraden, what do you know? Why were you trying to stop us from fighting the dragon? It was the Wise One's final trap. Trap? What do you mean? The Wise One knew he couldn't stop you, so he played a cruel, wretched trick on you instead. Kraden, I don't understand. What are you trying to tell us? Sheba, let's see who those people are while they try to sort this out. No, Jenna! Don't look! You mustn't look! It will only bring you pain! What are you talking about, Kraden? They can't hurt us anymore. We'll just... What's the matter, Jenna? It can't be. How? How? What is it, Oliz? Oliz, I know that guy. That's your dad. Then does that mean the other two are... Mum, Dad. I'll heal Jenna's parents. Quickly, Mia. Tend to Oliz's father. If only I'd realized it sooner. What's the matter, Piers? Why did you stop? Jenna's parents need you. Don't give up, Mia. You can't. You have to save them. It's no use, Ivan. I'm tapped. I am too. And even if I weren't, it's just too late. What are you saying? They're not... They can't be. That's not what I'm saying, Jenna. I finally found them. I was going to be with them again. For the first time in years. Jenna. Please. It can't be. Mum, wake up. It's me. It's Jenna. Don't leave me. Jenna, you must prepare yourself for what comes next. Being transformed into a dragon, fighting in that form, this requires tremendous power. What are you saying, Kraden? In fighting you, your parents were forced to use every last ounce of their energy. They don't have the strength to... Even if they had won the battle, they would not have survived. You cannot blame yourself. You monster! Why did you do this? Why did you make us fight Jenna's parents? You're no god. You're no protector. You're evil. You don't understand the pain you have caused, Wise One. You have no idea the damage done to a child who learns she has destroyed her own parents. That's enough. I knew what I was doing the moment I raised my sword. We defied the Wise One in order to save the world. Our parents would understand. Don't you think so, Felix? You're right. It hurts, but it's true. We didn't do this for ourselves. We did it for all of Wayard. We still have a chance to save Prox. Perhaps we can't save your parents. We can save countless others. Kyle and the others saved them too. They sacrificed their lives so that we could go on. I never imagined that my actions would help to save the world. Even though lighting the beacon may create wars and strife, I regret none of this. There's little time left, Felix. Use the Mars star and light the beacon. It's time for us to light it indeed, but if you notice there was one round where the Doom Dragon could not act, it's probably parental hanging back. Felix, I can't see you, but I sense that you're nearby. Please, take care of Jenna for us. Okay then. Felix? Jenna? I'm so happy to have one last chance to see you again in the end. Felix, you made it back alive. Please, I must ask one last thing. Tell Dora to live her life to the fullest. For me. Sure thing. Well, let's save Prox then. Felix on his own sends in the Mars star, and of course we've got to find ourselves that bag first of all. Or we can't. Why'd you not let us do this? Both Kyle and your parents were very dear to me. My sorrow joins yours, friends. We must light the beacon, if for no other reason than to provide them with a proper funeral. Well, I would like to. Okay, by stepping over here, we get to cast in the Mars star. The beacon is lit! And to think, I joined this quest hoping to prevent exactly this from happening. And I began this quest as a prisoner, taken against my will. And if that tidal wave hadn't sent me far off course, I wouldn't even be here now. How many lives have been taken and changed forever just to light this beacon? Mum, Dad, Wayard is safe now. You're right. I hear voices too. I told you I could hear them. Who said that? Where are you? We're in Imil. We're at the base of Mercury Lighthouse. You can't be. You can't be. Hey, I know that voice. It's Mia. I just know it. Mia. It's you! Of course it's us! We can hear you, Mia! You're all right! I'm so happy! Who are those two kids talking to? I don't know! They've been standing there telling everyone to leave the lighthouse! Weird couple of kids if you ask me! How is it that we can hear you? I don't know, but he told us we'd be able to talk to you if we came here now. He? Who's he? I don't know! We were sleeping! And he came to us in a dream. He said, go to the lighthouse. The lighthouse? Why? He said that we have to deliver a message. He was too busy to do it himself. What message? We have to warn everyone to stay clear of the lighthouses. What's going to happen? I don't know, but he told us to warn people away from Mount Aleph as well. But who is he? You still haven't told us. You're a meanie. I don't tell meanies anything. Don't pay any attention to him. It's me, Mia. Can you tell me who spoke to you? I told you, I don't know, but he looked like a big rock with a big rocky eye. The wise one. What could he be doing? Of course, I understand. The wise one said that when all 4 lighthouses have been lit, the golden sun will shine. When that happens, Mount Aleph and the lighthouses will probably become quite dangerous. So the wise one is warning people in dreams, telling them to seek refuge. Why would he do that? You saw what he did to us. He can't be up to anything good. Have you not learned? One's actions do not always reveal one's true intentions. Hammer! Sister! Master Hammer! Did you receive a message too? Yes, I was called to Jupiter Lighthouse in a dream. You have completed your quest, but I see it comes with great loss. Your suffering has been almost unbearable. Master Hammer! My parents! I know, Jenna, and I'm sorry, but do not give up hope for them just yet. What do you mean, Master Hammer? Appearances can be an illusion. The wise one has a caring heart. He forced us to fight Oliz's and Jenna's parents. What's so caring about that? If the wise one were truly evil, he would not be warning me of danger in my dreams. Well, I guess not. But then, what's he up to? We do not have time to discuss it right now. She's right. If the wise one said it's not safe to be near the lighthouses, then I think we should listen. I'm heading for safety too. All of you must get away from the lighthouse now. Hurry, everyone! Let's go! What about our parents? We can't leave them behind. I understand how you feel, but we won't make it if we have to take them with us. Make the decision, Felix. Should we take them with us? Well, you know, it's your parents, and really, I don't really feel like you could do that to Jenna and Oli's there, and yeah. Grab him, cast, hover, and get moving. It's too dangerous. The golden sun is forming. A ray of light is emanating from the beacon, from the Mars star. Well, obviously it's too late either way to get them out or not. What will happen? The power of alchemy will be unleashed upon the world. We must take Oliz's father and Jenna's parents and flee. Stop it! Let go of my wrist! Garrett, get a grip! No one's touching you! I'm serious, The beacon! Jenna, we have to move your parents! Mom, Dad! What's happening? There's no time for questions, just carry them! Carry them and go! Thank you, Felix, and you too, Olis, and Kraden. By igniting Mars Lighthouse, you stopped Gaia Falls from devouring our town. We're just glad to have helped save Wayard. You've been through many trials, more than any of us could ever know. We had no idea what to expect when we lit the final beacon. When we saw the flash of the beacon, we had no idea what you suffered to light it. I thought we were done for. There was no way we could escape with our parents' bodies. Well, at least not if we hadn't pulled together and overcome our sorrows. That light was brilliant. You know, I shall always regret that I didn't get to look upon the beacon's light from afar. I understand your regret. As a scholar of alchemy, you would have been most impressed. I saw the beams of blue, red, and purple streaming out toward the southeast. That's the direction in which Vel lies, is it not? Was the light headed to your hometown? Indeed it was. The wise one said the beams were going to merge into one above Mount Aleph. The orb of golden light we saw, that was shining directly over Vel. Yes, that was the golden sun forming over Mount Aleph. If I remember the tells correctly, the golden sun is the blast of light emitted at the very moment the Stone of Sages forms. Such legends exist even here. I wish that I'd known that sooner. I fear for Vel. To think that all this energy is being released right over your hometown.
We're all worried about that. We're hoping we can return to Vel as quickly as possible.
Oh, is there nothing we can do to convince you to stay? We had hoped you might stay in Prox a while, but that sounds unlikely.
Don't worry. We plan on returning as soon as things quiet down, don't we?
I guess we do. Our village will not soon forget that you saved us from the edge of destruction. Do visit us again. When that time comes, I may no longer be in this world. Don't say such things. I'm sure a long life awaits you. Well, I suppose we should be departing for Vel soon.
You're right, Kraden. If we don't, you know who might start causing trouble.
At least some of your cares have been remedied. You must be glad to know we brought all three back from the brink of death. I would not have thought it possible had I not seen it. Even I do not fully understand it. But there can be no doubt the fire synergy released by the beacon rekindled their spirits. I hadn't expected so much synergy to be released by the lighthouse's beam. I have no real explanation other than that their life force had not been fully extinguished. It was a miracle, but the fire synergy seemed to have recharged them somehow. And had your parents not been adepts, the wave of synergy would have passed them by.
Olis, what's taking you two so long? Don't keep me waiting!
Oh, it's Jenna. We're late, and she looks rather displeased with us.
Should I let her know we're leaving now?
Well, yes, I guess you should.
I'm sorry, we're almost done. Can you wait for us at the village gates with the others? I'm serious. If I have to wait much longer, you're not going to be happy. I'll wait outside with them. I don't think they want to wait anymore, Felix. We're all set to head home.
They have no patience whatsoever. Ah, well, I suppose it is time to leave.
May your journey home be safe and uneventful.
We shall never forget what you have done for Prox.
Okay, so I guess it's forward we go. What else is to take place at the moment while everyone's set apart from Salt there, so let's get moving. Where is everyone at this point in time? Probably at the front gate exactly. There they are, all waiting. What took you so long? Mum and Dad are tired of waiting for you. That's not true, Felix. You take as long as you need to say farewell to the people of Prox. Don't worry about us, Felix. Well, and the others took good care of us. Don't tell him that. We'll be stuck here forever. You look like you're feeling back to your old self, Jenna. You are weeping such mournful tears after the battle. What? As if. You can't prove anything. Go easy on her. You have to remember, she thought that both of her parents had died. Oh, were you crying, Jenna? No, I said I wasn't. Now you've got me thinking about my family. I didn't think I'd miss them this much. I only hope that they're all safe back in Vel. I just want to be home again. I want to see how my mother is doing. Don't worry, son. I'm sure Dora's doing fine. She's a strong woman. But last time I saw her, she looked so sick, so weak. Even if nothing happened to Vel, I'm still worried. Don't worry, Olis. I'm sure she's in wonderful shape. I think she'll be surprised to see me.
Sorry to keep you all waiting. Alas, the time has come for us to return to Vale. As soon as we leave Prox, we'll head towards Angala, and from there to Vale.
I can't wait to see this winged ship of yours. It sounds so incredible. I remember so little of our trip to Prox.
This is really my first voyage on a ship.
I've heard that the wind and waves make the boat rock. I hope I don't get sick.
This ancient ship of ours actually flies above the ocean. It's quite a cozy ride.
It looks like we've got an exciting last trip ahead of us, doesn't it?
Indeed.
Wow, setting out like this takes me back to our own quest start. It was so long ago. If you keep talking like this, we'll never go anywhere. Let's go, Felix.
What's the matter, boys? Are you reluctant to depart?
I wouldn't say so, really.
After all that we've been through, you can't possibly be nervous about this small trip.
I just hope the Veil came out of this in as good a condition as Prox did.
We won't know until we get there.
I can't stop thinking about how my parents are doing.
Were the both of them in Vale?
Can't you make a guess, Kraden? Will Vale still be standing when we arrive?
Not even I can know that.
I can see it in your eyes, Kraden. You think something's happened, don't you?
It's a possibility. One that cannot be ignored.
If it's not there, what's the point in even going back?
Is that really how you feel, Olis? What about you, Felix?
No, I don't feel that.
We're going back. Remember, don't you, Felix? Think about it for a moment, Olis.
What do you mean?
Our conversation with Hammer after we ignited the beacon.
Don't you remember us talking to the children from Emil at the base of Mercury Lighthouse? Why they were warning people away from the lighthouses?
Yes, the Wise One instructed everyone to seek refuge.
Yes, so what about it?
You still don't see, Garrett?
They probably got everyone to seek refuge in Vale too. It is basically a lighthouse, it is the convergence point.
Even if Vale were destroyed, I'd expect that the villagers have all escaped to safety.
I guess that's true. They might still be alright. That's true. So whatever happens, my family's alive. I've forgotten about that. Thanks, Kraden. Garrett, could you make sure everyone else knows that?
Okay, let's go, the both of you. We have to catch up to everyone.
Kraden, why did the Wise One change our parents into a dragon? Why did he make us fight them? I mean, we almost killed them. He tried to make us kill our own parents. Why?
Do you think that he intended for them to die from the start?
Probably not. He probably knew about their depths, the lighthouse would be lit, yada yada.
Ah, you don't understand why he put you through all of this if he knew they'd survive. We cannot hope to fathom the motives of a being as all-powerful as the Wise One.
You don't know either, Kraden?
I can only hazard a guess. The Wise One wanted to test you.
What do you mean, test us?
I cannot tell you more. It is up to you to find the answer. Will we use alchemy to wage war, to raise armies? Or will we use it to grow wise, to rise above our petty feuds and perform great deeds? You are willing to sacrifice everything for your quest. I'd say you've risen to this challenge. Oops, is everyone else that far ahead of us? We'd better hurry and catch up to the others before they leave us behind. After all, I'm not terribly interested in trying to walk all the way back to Vale. If you feel the same, then we'd better be hurrying. Olis, Felix, we're off!
As Golden Sun comes randomly to an end there. That's not the time I expected the credits to be rolling, that's for sure. It sounded like things were going on, that a battle might take place. So what we have to do now is watch the credits and see what happens next. It seems Alex is scaling Mount Aleph. The Golden Sun, the very quintessence of alchemy's power. It's beginning. Wait for me, please wait. Wait until I reach the summit of Mount Aleph. Okay then. Can't be sure what's going on yet, but credits are credits. But what a long game, what a great game, and to be honest, you really wish they'd do a definitive edition one day. I know they've just released it on Wii Shop, but they need more. As the lighthouses fire their power towards Mount Aleph, what is going to happen? But a definitive edition would be good, one that combined the two games straight together rather than you having to play two titles, because that's really how this game is. It's kind of Sonic 3 and Sonic Knuckles-esque in the fact that
one had to be made earlier to just make sure the money was there for more of the game. So Mercury Lighthouse fires as well, but what I mean by that is sometimes game companies want to make a big game back in the day, and they could only have enough money to kind of like support the project for so long that they had to kind of release part of the game and then another part. That happened with Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles too. Only one lighthouse left to fire now. What's gonna happen? And this is an interesting way to make you watch the credits as well. Most games just have the credits at the end and maybe a scene at the end. This one, by mixing in the middle, makes you very interested. That's for sure. So Jupiter Lighthouse fires, but now will the formation of the Golden Sun happen? Will Alex get his dream? That's what we're wondering, but this looks like the end of the credits already. What will happen? At last, I have it! Eternal life and limitless power! At last, the power of nature is mine to control as I will! Rise, storms! Rise up and unleash your might upon Vale and the foothills of Mount Aleph! That's odd. I should have limitless power. So why can't I call up a simple storm? Who are you? I am called the Wise One. The Wise One? Vale's protector? You wish to have limitless power? Wish to? I just got it! No, your power is nearly limitless, but it has boundaries. Nearly limitless? You speak in riddles. Can't you see? The power is mine! Yes, you also have nearly endless life, and your synergy is somewhat stronger. If you are trying to anger me, have a little taste of exactly how much power I've attained! Look at me! My body is brimming with power! How? What's going on? I should be all powerful. How can you defeat me? You are not all powerful, Alex. Your power has its limits, as does your life. That cannot be. Who is responsible for this treachery? Who has robbed me of my dream? I, the Wise One, imbued the Mars star with some of the power of the forming Golden Sun. It rests even now in the hands of young Oliz. Why? The heavens and earth are changing, Alex. You must flee now. What? Mount Aleph will soon be drawn into the heart of the earth. You must flee or join it forever. Flee? I can't flee. I can't even move. Ah, yes. You now see the limits of your power. If you are swallowed by the earth, you may not survive. If you survive, perhaps we shall meet again someday. Finally, we've reached Vale. What's the matter, Garrett? You're finally home again. Aren't you happy? Garrett's just worried about what's happened to everyone in Vale. So it's just over that last hill. I
can't wait to see what your hometown looks like.
It's beautiful. I'm sure you will like it, Piers.
I'm just going to close my eyes. Someone tell me if it's alright to open them. Me too. Would someone else see how things are?
I'll go. Come with me, Felix.
How's it look, Olis?
I'm almost there.
It can't be. What is it, Olis? Felix, say something. I'm sorry, Jenna, but Vale, Mount Aleph, they're gone.
What?
This is terrible. Is that Mount Aleph? Mum. Dora. Mum, Dad. Hollis, Garrett. What can I do? What can I say to comfort you? They're here somewhere. They have to be here. What can we do? How can we help them now?
I don't know. Pour out of them. Such a tragedy.
I'll call them. Hollis, Garrett. I understand what you're feeling. I felt it too. Standing here won't bring them back. Let's go back to Vault. We can rest there and think. Your family's safe, Felix. You don't have anything to worry about anymore. But what am I supposed to do? I'm all alone now. Aw, poor baby. Sheba, what's got into you? How could you say that to Garrett? Haha, I wonder. Sheba? Mia? You think this is funny? I've lost everyone! My whole family! Garrett, don't be so sad. I thought you might be a little more confident after all your adventures. Haha! I got to see my brother crying! So, you made it back, Garrett. I knew it would take more than this to beat you, son. Welcome home, Garrett. You look surprised to see us, Garrett. How did you survive? The Wise One warned us of danger, guided us here to safety. Everything was destroyed. Our homes, our town.
But the Wise One saved you all.
I'm not alone.
If you all made it out, did Dora as well?
Dora. Mum. Welcome home, Kyle. Olis. You survived. So did you.
So we get our scenes of happy ever after. But I gotta say as well, doesn't it feel like there's a little bit of cut content here? Doesn't it feel like there could have been more? Doesn't it feel like these games were always setting themselves up with more story? With Alex having been brought underground, who knows what could happen in the future? Well, there has been one more Golden Sun game out, and you never know if there might be more Golden Suns in the future. They've kind of left enough story plot lines around. But as we get past the end, the game starts again. Save your adventure, it says. Well, we bid you farewell for yet another Let's Play. I hope you have enjoyed this Golden Sun and Golden Sun and Lost Age. As I said, it's pretty much one big game meant to be in one big game. But, of course, money and constraints and time delays, all that jazz, kind of meant it was kind of split into two with that password system. But that was one massive story that very much entertained me during the Game Boy Advance years. And I'm glad to have brought it to the channel and brought it to you. Now, when we get to the next Golden Sun in the future, that's another story. Dark Dawn, I think its name is. Now that, I've never played. I played both of these ones, and, well, my memory was very lax on it. But now, we move on to a one that I haven't played before in the future. So, join me whenever we get round to doing that, and I'll see you for more. I hope you've enjoyed the series. Bye-bye.